Hey guys, this is Dr. Missy Hood with Ezekiel's Wheel and the Compass. I'm bringing you the prophetic insight for this Wednesday, March 6th, I think, 2020. Forerunners are entering into contraction point too early, surprisingly enough. We knew that witchcraft was going to be all year long. The prophets have been stating that, so this isn't anything new for us to be alarmed by. It's not anything we were caught off guard by. It's just, I think, maybe a little surprising that it happened so early because this usually doesn't happen until the end of April, and we're right now at the beginning of March. So that's the only thing different. But we've been experiencing witchcraft all year long, so we were ready for it. So don't get bent out of shape by it. Just stay rolling with the punches. Okay, keep going. So what does this mean for you? Basically, it probably means, since we're entering in early, that you're already experiencing pressure early. Meaning the enemy's probably trying to come at you from many different sides at once. He's probably got many different attacks trying to come at you relationally. So you're learning how to respond instead of react, so that you're learning to maintain the spirit of God's love on your vessel. And they're learning how to maintain your footing, and when you're learning how to think about what you're thinking about. Okay, so that's the test, is learning to think about what you're thinking about, because contraction point 2 is a testing of the mind, will, and emotions. And this allows God to actually see how much you've grown into a spirit and how well you maintain a spirit of love. So many are already experiencing heavy witchcraft, which is to be expected with this particular season, this particular contraction point. But what does that feel like for the front runner? For one, it's almost impossible to beat if you're by yourself, because you're going to need a corporate anointing to make it through this place. Okay, especially if you have a gift of love, because love is the most powerful force on earth, and the spirit of love, God is love, hello, wraps itself around you in this season under that corporate anointing. So it's for your protection of the mind, will, and emotions. God says, if anything is good, if anything is pure, if anything is lovely, think on these things. Not the enemy's heart or mind. Think through the mind of Christ, okay? He's trying to also teach you how to stay positioned in his type of thinking, in his realm of thinking. So because negative emotions are demonic, right? Right. So think about what you're thinking about and cast it down. And you might have to do this many times a day, but once you get your mind thinking this way and in this mindset of Christ, learning to cast down the demonic, your heart actually starts to recognize what's of God and what's of not, what's of the devil. And so what's just really cool about this is because subconsciously then your heart starts to do it automatically, to where you can just maintain God's spirit on your vessel all the time. And nobody believes this, but this is really true. I used to do this when I was 16. So this invites God's glory to come down and hover, which adds another dimension of protection to where you eventually become invincible. True. It works. And when the devil comes at you, it's like water on a duck's back. So it doesn't really start affecting you like it used to. That means no warfare. It stops. Remember Kat Kerr said that? She said the devil doesn't hit her anymore. So you get to walk in this new place of the glory, to where the warfare doesn't touch your vessel. And the Lord truly does become your strength. The joy of the Lord becomes your strength. And you can maintain that joy, which is awesome. So in this hour, God truly does have an end game plan. And no, this test's not going to go on forever. It's going to end. God's got an end game goal. So he's trying to teach us how to maintain love. He's trying to teach us how to develop the mind of Christ. So think about what you're thinking about this week. Don't get caught up in reacting to the way the enemies come at you. Respond. Respond in love. Let God fight your battles. Have a great week. Maintain your footing. And think about what you're thinking about. Stay in love. See you on Friday on the 15-Minute Rev.